Hello, hello, hi, Chad Giga.
Is there an echo for you guys? Because I know there was an echo before. Where did chat go? Chat just disappeared?
They like
Okay.
to do that.
Alright, cool. So I started this draft yesterday.
You're still like, it's like I can hear like some kind of static or something in between your words. I mean, I can hear what you're saying, but it's
Okay.
not great.
Yeah, probably is annoying. Let me see what I can do. I wonder
Do you
what.
know how to check and see what like microphone it's using and stuff?
It might have to do with the fact that it's the wires just like touching things.
Oh, okay.
Is that any better?
Worse.
Worse.
Way worse. Way worse.
Okay. Let me put on this.
It's definitely something to do with whatever your device is doing, because it's almost like a headset's like half plugged in. It's that's kind of thing I'm hearing.
Uh, okay, well, I unplugged my headset completely. Let me see if I put on this like windshield thingy would help. Does any of that help?
No. It was tolerable when I complained about it. Everything else has been really bad. I'm gonna open your stream. I mean, does it sound okay there?
I guess
I
people are
guess
saying
it.
it does sound okay there.
All right. Well, it sounded okay for a second just now. Try talk some more, I guess.
He sounds like
It's
Cam.
working now. Now it's fine.
Okay.
It's more clear than it's ever been. I don't know what changed. I mean, it was like listening to fuzz on a TV before. That bad. But now it's crystal clear. So
Cool. Does ham still sound like ham in a can spam?
I haven't changed any settings.
Yes, the ham god. He is the ham god. Does your god sound okay, guys?
I haven't been talking much, but I guess I'll say something just so they can tell you if I sound okay. That was me saying something. Hello? If you're talking, I can't hear you again.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, and now it's staticky again.
Okay, it's staticky again?
Yeah.
Static! Static! Still static?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm recording this just so I can show this to you later of like what it was doing.
Maybe I'll just put headphones on.
Do you keep like muting yourself or something? I don't know what it's doing. It keeps just going in and out.
Oh, that's because
Yeah. I didn't understand any of that. It's clear right now.
yeah, because
What?
I decided to just use my headphone mic.
Okay.
Does everybody hear? Oh, now I'm super loud?
Hello? Test? Anything? Hello?
I hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm loud, but the ham is quiet.
Turn me up.
I turned you up.
Right click on my face.
Right-clicking on your face. User volume higher.
Yep.
Is the ham loud now? Do you hear your God loud and clear?
Hello, test. Chat, chat, chat.
Chatty chat 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 chat. Okay. Getting better. Alright, we're turning it to 200% ham.
I don't know why, but go ahead.
It's been done. Okay. And now I need to like share my screen with ya.
Yep. I see the screen.
Okay. I have to go pull up my notes so I make sure I can write down notes. Were you able to watch any of
Yes.
Okay, what do you think?
I think that, I mean, if that's what works for you, I can try to do it. And it may work better for more people. One thing I thought that I kind of did, and basically a backwards way, which is like when, instead of like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's not a backwards way. I feel like I kind of would explain the play and then why it was better. Instead of you wanted to kind of figure it out. I think it's better your way because if I stop and say, well, what do you think about this board state? Or like you get a chance to try to figure it out yourself or whatever, and then we go over it.
Okay. Wow.
As far as the draft, when you were coached on, I like to be a little bit more interactive in that part.
Okay. So I do have this game in play in progress. Do you want to do this, or I could go to my other account and we can start a whole new draft?
You are paying me for my time. If
Okay.
you want me to sit here and watch you play this deck, I'll do it. If you want to show me draft logs, game, it's your. I basically told you're still in charge of how you want to do it.
There was this very specific play, but I don't remember what game it was that I wanted to ask you about, but it was just so specific. Let me go find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see it.
Logging into 17 Lounge. My data, game history. Nope, not game history. Event history. And I think it was like a blue black deck. Shit, dog.
You're supposed to make notes of this.
I was very caught up in the game. I won the game, but okay, forget it. This is gonna take too much time. I'm gonna have to go through every single game. We'll just wait. Let me log into my other
If you're
account.
gonna play this, I do request that I see the deck before you start.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Just so I can kind of figure out what's going on at least.
It's it's kind of weird.
Yeah, to say the least.
I played one game and it worked out. It's a small sample size.
Yeah. It looks like a mess to me, but what do I know?
A lot more than I do.
I mean, I certainly would be playing the Boundary Lands Ranger here, but
I didn't feel like I had enough 4-power stuff.
I don't know. I don't like Fell Horsemen, but I don't know, you could just keep it. We'll work on the gameplay on this one. It's fine.
Okay. Are you streaming after this, or do you have more plans and stuff?
I would like to stream,
Okay. Cool.
but I'll have to see.
I keep.
Yes.
I play blue.
Yep.
Oh. Would I play the goose for 1?
I think I would.
Okay. Because it's the only card I have?
Yeah. I mean, it's a
Okay.
3/3 flyer for 3 that's going to draw you a card. I mean, I wouldn't say you're crazy if you waited a turn, but I would have just played it.
Cookie. What does this do again? So let's see. I have 3 mana, and I could attack for 4. No, but then I wouldn't be able to use this to hit that, which is probably what I want to do.
You basically need to decide if you want to cut in the cookie or use the duelist on the cookie. If you definitely want to cut in it, then you should do it before combat so you get a +1 on your goose. But I mean, I would probably use the duelist myself, so I would probably just attack. And certainly sack the food.
Goodbye, Cookie.
Yeah. And don't forget to play a land.
We'll play a Greenland. Just thinking, if I take this, I would have 2 mana to play the a duelist, so do I steal it?
I like to play a 6/6 here.
Oh, okay. I guess we could.
By a lot. I think this is a very easy. Like, if you did anything but that, that would really not be good. It's bad if they bounce it, but I mean, almost in any other case, you definitely don't want to steal a 1/3 there.
Okay.
We'd rather wait on that. Probably
I
either
could
way.
top it.
You could, because you have Dragon Mantle. If you, it's up to
Yeah.
you. I don't feel strongly about it either way.
I have Dragon Mantle, but then I also don't necessarily have, like...
Yeah, I might just
Mana.
cut in this turn.
You want to cut that in?
I think so.
Okay.
It doesn't kill anything super big. It gets in for more damage, and if they just play a big creature, we're just going to kill them with fealty.
Oh, no.
It's not that bad. They keep that. That's fine.
Yeah, but if we take...
rather that happen than it get used on the fealty later.
we don't get to kill this with a fealty. We just take it for a turn, though, right?
I'm going to kill them, I said. Like, if we
Got
cut in their fawn, then they just play a big creature, then they're just going to die.
Okay.
No. There's no need to take that thing.
Oh, wait, it already has a roll on it.
You might as well play the Dragon Mantle. You don't have anything
Don't
else
we-
to play this turn. Oh, you can
We
sack
have
the
this.
roll. No, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I will attack first, though.
Okay. I messed up.
It's okay. Maybe you just need a new prescription for your glasses. I was hoping to, like, steal the fawn and put this out so that my cut-in could deal more damage. But I guess I would have used this.
Your cut-in doesn't
Right.
deal more damage. It was a cool line to see that you could cast it off the fawn, but I just...
Oh, it does. Oh, sorry. For some reason, I confused it with Imodane's the Pyro Hammer.
That's fine.
Because I was playing with it the other day. But this just gives me lifelink. Hey, Pungo Pong. Thanks for the follow.
I feel like you're not going to lose if you just save this fealty for their bigger creature. All right, think a little
What
bit.
if I
Don't
kill
go
them
too
now?
fast. Don't go too fast. That's
If
fine. That'll work. No, your play works. We can do that.
Unless they have another royal, and that would suck. Okay, they don't. They're dead. Right? Did I math right?
You're dragon mantling their creature. It's as long as you brave the elements or something. Well, actually, you didn't. You lost. No, you could tap the fawn for the green, I guess. You needed to be able to make one of your untapped lands a 3/3 in order to kill them. Like, you don't have lethal on board.
I wouldn't put this.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I needed the red. Oh fuck.
You could attack the fawn to say it was a roundabout way. They scooped anyways, but okay.
Okay, so you were saying
There was some. Okay, first of all, I think you misunderstood a little bit of what I was trying. I was saying in the turn we used the cut in. Like at that point, if it worked at least, like you wanted to use the fealty or something. I said if we cut it in and it works, then whenever they play another creature, they're just going to die to the fealty. Not like their creature's going to die. Like they're going to be at 3 and they're just going to die. So I like to save it until, in a spot like that, I like to save it till it's lethal. Then on this last turn, I felt it was the easiest way to kill him was to brave a land. So you could have stole the fawn and then sacked the roll to
Uh-huh.
sack the roll to make a land a 3/3 and then attack for 11 that way. But it's fine.
Yeah, this is probably not so good because if they get this back and I don't kill them, then
Well, it just doesn't make any sense. But you could have sacked the mantle. It doesn't matter. No, you didn't even need to cast the mantle. We just needed to cast the brave and the fealty.
got it.
That's just like kind of executing lethal, though. I mean, not a huge deal. There's no real like concept to it or anything. You just got excited, went a little fast.
Okay, I'll go slower.
Like the middle turns about knowing when to do this and that. Like, if we didn't play that 6/6 that turn on turn 4 or whatever, and you just like fealtied the thing to play a 3/1, I mean.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
That was the important turn.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna keep this.
Absolutely.
Would I brave it right now, or do you...
I don't think it's good to. We don't need the land, and then you've got the monster roll and the fealty roll. I think we're supposed to wait on it.
Until we get one of the things
Also,
that we're
yeah,
supposed
also we don't even know what color we want.
Yeah.
So a lot of reasons to wait in this deck.
to punch him.
Oh yeah.
Oops. Come on, click. What do you mean by that? He expresses literal lethal. There is.
What?
Someone said you express literal lethal, and I did not understand that.
I don't. I'm confused.
Someone in my chat,
Something
sorry.
you don't understand, or something your chat doesn't understand.
Well, someone in chat said the phrase "ham expresses literal lethal," and I don't understand that.
I don't understand what that means either.
Okay, let's see. Plus 2, so it'd be a 3/4, which could kill it if I had another 4/4. Would it be wasteful to just Monsters Rage that?
I mean,
Ruby.
if they block, it'd be nice to do it.
But we would do it as in response, right?
Response to what?
To them blocking.
Well, you can let them block, and then before damage, you'll do. I don't think they're gonna block. They might.
Win silver over here. I think I'll Utopia Sprawl right now. For probably, what do I have? I have white, I have red. I either have to get black or blue.
Doesn't matter too much.
Okay.
We've one really good blue card, 2 pretty bad black cards that are, like bad draws right now. Brave that you can get at whatever color. So you also might need green. It's fine. It doesn't really matter what you do with it there, as long as you name blue or black.
Okay, so when you think about like naming a color, you're thinking about what it could potentially draw that might be bad for it?
Or might be good for it. You just drew your goose. See, I'd be a lot more mad if I named black and drew that goose this turn than if I named blue and drew that stupid cell sword or fell horseman that I didn't even care about casting.
I wanted it more for the red, actually, because I found it very useful before. Obviously, I'm biased.
Are you talking to me right now?
Yeah, so the Callous Sellsword, the
red.
red.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm not saying it's a bad card. I'm saying it's timeout. Oh, well, we didn't do it for enough.
We didn't?
Well, you have a ruby untapped.
Oh, shit!
Anyhow, I'm not saying it's a bad card. I'm saying right now in the game, would you really want to draw the Callous Sellsword without the goose?
Yeah, no, I would not.
Right. So if you played it on black and then drew the goose, you'd be really mad. But if you played it on blue, and then you drew the sellsword or the horseman, it wouldn't be that bad because those cards aren't even good at this stage in the game.
Oh,
And
okay.
you have the brave that you can get the land anyways later.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean, there's 2 black cards in your deck and only 1 blue one. So you might, think, oh well, I should name black. A lot of the times that would be the case.
Mm-hmm.
But you have the option to get the other land in a little bit anyways with the brave, and then the blue card is so much better right now.
Oh, I have to pass.
I would not block. I mean, you might just be a genius. They might go like candy grapple to 5/5, and then you get to monster roll it or something. Make them waste their grapple. That didn't happen though.
I have green ruby 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna attack first though.
Yep.
The ruby's gonna be a 3, 4.
Need to attack with ruby. We can't get double green if we do either.
Okay.
Just 5 and draw a card.
Cool.
No, I think that changed things.
Mm-hmm. We could kill Greta right now.
Yeah, I would like to do that. Now, what we could also decide is if we want to brave the wilds this turn.
How would that add to the board or do anything? What's the reason for braving the wilds right now?
Well, it's free because we get to make a land drop. That's the first thing.
Okay.
So I strongly like doing it.
Do I use ruby for it? I think I should
No.
use... No?
Use that land. And then I would bargain it with the food. And you can target a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And I would get the swamp.
Swamp.
And then we
Play.
can, yeah. And then with your blue and a red, don't let it tap white. Tap swamp and mountain. Fire on the yep. And then I would just cast it with the 3/3 mountain. In the
Is it because we don't want to block with our mountain and we'd rather block with ruby?
well, you could have
Or-
tapped ruby. It doesn't
Oh.
matter to me. It just leaves up green and red.
Mm.
But that would have been very minor. I think if you wanted to just play a glutton there, it would not have been bad. But I think if you wanted either way, I like to cast the brave that turn. Well, casting the 3/1 let us cast the brave.
Okay.
This is a punch, not a fight. You can't save it or anything.
Oh, that's what it's called, a punch.
A bite, a punch, whatever. Very aggressive attack.
Why would opponent not attack there?
I need to fucking block. You got a 3/3 on the ground, so you're going fast. I mean, you could certainly kill him here, I would think.
Okay, 13. 5, that's 8. 5, that's... Minus this, it would be 5. 5 left.
What if we just fealtied their creature? That's 3, 6, 9, 14 right there with just that one card.
I think, yeah, it's this one.
I would manually tap to leave open green mana though. Tap red, white, black. I'll put a
Wicked roll on this.
something.
Mm.
I mean, we could have done even more damage there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we certainly had lethal.
How did you think that fast?
I mean, I've just been playing for 30 years or something, I guess. I don't know. It looked obvious to me. I don't.
Okay.
You were trying to go to combat, and I guess I could have said, "Hey, assess the board," or I did say, "Hey, I think we're gonna have lethal," and then
Uh-huh.
was you should at least be looking for it in a spot like that.
Oh. Yeah. I'm actually pretty bad at looking for lethal or even considering lethal because I don't start thinking about lethal until they're down to like less than 9 life.
That's an interesting take. I haven't heard that one before.
I guess I'm like so used to not being able to get lethal until then, like, cause like you don't start looking for lethal on turn 1, right?
Well, no, the board state was in such a way that it looked like you could quite possibly kill them. I mean, shit, you had 10 power worth of creatures. Why do they have to be at 9?
So should I start counting my power on board more often?
I mean, I guess yes. Like, I'm not sitting there constantly counting my power on board, but I'm also,
I'm gonna mull this
yeah, I would.
and bottom this
I would,
or one
I
of
would,
these.
I would bottom forest.
Oh, oh, that's true. Would I have been wrong to have braved it for a swamp?
No, and in fact, I mean, I probably would have, but
We can still do it now, I
yeah,
guess.
I think I would. I was kind of gonna say that.
Hey, Alex, I'm learning from the ham quite a bit already. I have several timestamps written on my notepad. Oh no! Bye, Ruby.
It's fine. We had no immediate plans for it, anyways.
This would be like quote unquote mana efficient to do,
I
but
can
like I don't
explain
feel.
my thought process
Okay,
easily.
yes, please do so.
I like to use the red removal spell because
Uh-huh.
basically, if we play the 1/3, I'd want to trade with it. And then if we play,
Oh.
it's going to delay everything by so. If we use the red removal spell, then we play the 1/3, then we can probably cast the 3/1. And I just like that order. I mean, we could play the Fawn and not block, but I don't like that as much.
Okay.
This hand has a lot of you've got a lot of mana you can spend, if that makes sense. It's got a lot of staying power, even though you mulliganed.
Staying power. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just like I think prolonging the game is good with a hand like this
Ah, okay.
because we want a little bit more time, the Fawn for sure, so we can get white man. Like if we get to go cast our Fawn, play our Duelist, block with our Duelist, or have it killed with a removal, get it back with the Horseman. Like we just get to get so much value out of it, and just killing that 3/1 so we're at 20 instead of 14 or whatever when we get this going. That seemed good to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not gonna block that. There's no reason to.
No.
So you wanted to cast a duelist now?
Yeah, we can play the Duelist and this Familiar. And then if they go like kill the Duelist to get this Vermin hit in, we can go Fell Horseman it, and then get it back and then Bolt. So they might even send like the Butcher here. They didn't. Thought they might. And then we could have blocked that and done the same thing.
So I'm thinking I cut in the vermin and then put the hero on this.
Yeah, if we do that, I'm fine with that play. It's a fine play.
Boom, for life.
And then
And then
certainly I would attack with it. I think it's hard to say. We could have tapped one of our creatures, and then we could play this sellsword as a 3/3 here, but you don't know for sure they're going to block. This is still just totally fine. I guess we also could, if we did that, we also could have just cast the side of the regrowth side of the horseman, but still. Yeah, like oftentimes in a game you mulligan or whatever, you're not looking to initiate all this trading and stuff, but just the way your hand was set up with these 2 value cards, I thought it'd be a good. Now there's a flyer we can't really deal with, but so we basically want to get our board big enough that if they attack with the flyer, we're pretty threatening. So certainly horseman back that white card.
I don't have anything red. No, wait, I do have this red, so maybe I want to tap this green instead since these tap for green
But it
anyways.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
I mean, we don't have a green card to play this turn, so yeah.
Okay.
And now we can like think what we can do. I mean, we either could deal 3 to the vermin, which we don't really need to kill, and then play the 3/1. But I kind of like just casting the horseman. It's going to tap all of our stuff, but if they attack with the 3/5, now we threaten at least to kill the 2/3 and attack back for 6.
Okay.
Just want to get your board, like we didn't have to use our removal right there, which is nice, and then kind of build your board up enough.
The floor called this matching the board.
Okay.
Yeah, where like you try to match them as much power as they have, so like it makes it harder for them to attack and stuff like that. There's 2 of them. What the fuck, dude?
That's not good.
Okay, let's think about this. We could kill one of them.
Either.
But that would require me to sack.
I mean, you basically have to do that. So it's really about figuring out the most efficient, best way to do it here.
Okay,
Which
so
I think
I'm
is
gonna
going to be sacking this familiar.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I would rather. It's easier on the auto tapper in my mind if we tap the familiar from.
Oh, okay.
And then I would just sack him right now. But
Right? Meow. On that one?
yeah. Because they can actually blow this up with the removal, and then we might not want to use our. And it's just better on the auto tapper. Well, now let's just manual tap. Just tap our white man. No, not our white man.
No, not our.
No. All right, red and green is fine. Oh, we probably didn't want to tap red because we have this stupid spear guard. I guess green and the fawn for green. Oh, we have to tap her. How did I? Okay, I'm being stupid.
Oh, we got the familiar.
You have to tap your red. Just go ahead and volt it. Don't run out. And I mean, I think I'd play the sellsword just because it's going to be harder to get it bigger than a 3/3 ever. And I would attack for 3. We're going to need to draw, say, like a Hamlet Glutton or something that would remove that thing, if we have anything that removes it.
I don't think we have anything. We might have the...
Yeah, I mean, a fealty would do it or something. Anyways.
Oh, look. Interesting. That's useless right now.
Yeah, I don't know how good that is in your deck at all, but
I had a bunch of auras, I think it was happening,
it
and...
didn't look good to me, but
Okay, well, I'm just gonna attack. Wait, I'm at 9 life already? What the fuck?
yeah, that's why we had to do that.
Well, I can't block anything that they might attack me with, so I think I just keep attacking.
Yeah. That's all you can do. And I just play all your cards.
Come on, Frantic Bolt.
Does it even do
Well,
enough?
Maybe not to kill it, but it will give me some life.
It does enough to kill it.
It's 2
That's
plus
an
how
adventure
many?
creature.
That's the number of cards you got insert sorcery and or have adventure. Cool. We
That
might
draws
be
you
able
a
to draw a
card,
card.
so yeah, do
Yeah.
that. I might tap the fawn. Oh, you did tap the fawn. Good. I would name blue. You won't be able to cast a glutton this turn if you draw it, but oh, okay. It's a bold move. I would attack for 9. I think. It's in the 3-1. I can't believe they didn't block the 3-1.
Oh, 11. We can't kill him. We have lethal on board, but they can
attack
block
for
one.
11 and see if they take it. That's what the coach advises doing, but
Okay.
unlikely to work.
Well,
You can make them attack you if you want.
nah. We're wasting everybody's time.
It's fine.
Ugh. Do you want to add it or take out anything from this deck, or do you like it as it is so far?
I don't care. You drafted it on your own. I don't feel attached to it. I'm just gonna work on the gameplay.
Okay.
If you want to play it, we'll work on that.
Heartflame Duelist. Goose Mother, the red cap thief, that's good. We get the gold for the goose. Oh wait, no, we have a blue land. This is like amazing.
Yeah, this is a good hand. No,
And we get Ruby? What the fuck? Huh. I can use Ruby, right? To
Yeah.
Utopia Sprawl.
Hopefully it doesn't get countered, and then yeah, play Sprawl. You have a white card in your hand, so would name white.
Opponent, please. Oh. One, two, three, four. We could do the double spell, or we could just cast Goose Mother.
I mean, what double spell are you even interested in doing?
We can
No.
put this If we put a land down, we can put this out and then also go Brave the Wilds.
Yeah,
Another.
that's nowhere near as good as just play. They didn't have a counter spell last turn. We want to play a 4/4 for sure.
Okay. I think it's 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
But yeah, I would say try to stop thinking in terms like it's a 2-for-1 or I could double spell and think more about like what. Oh god, that's the counter. I'm not used to playing against that one, but think more about like what the spells are, I guess. Getting to double spell with a Brave the Wilds isn't as exciting.
Should I go get a swamp?
Yes. Actually, maybe a forest, but
Oh yeah, because of the glutton.
well, you didn't bargain. I thought we were gonna bargain at least. If we didn't bargain, I would have got a swamp, but
Oh.
because we have our treasure. But anyways, it doesn't matter. It does, but it'll be. We'll play it from here now.
Okay. Because I was thinking.
I would have liked to turn a land into it.
Do I do the Utopia Sprawl instead of my treasure? Because we might need it for swamp later?
Yeah, probably. Seems fine.
Oh, they might have a spell stutter.
We could pay for that if they do.
Yeah.
They didn't. They would have had to just draw it, or prioritize it over Candy Grapple, which would be weird.
That's true. Ooh. I get to gain another 3 life.
Yeah, I'd keep playing it.
I'll just gonna attack first. For good habit's sake.
What are you doing?
Oh, it says Magusta Puka, so I was wondering who Puka was.
Okay.
That's all.
What?
It means I like Puka, it's Spanish. So I was like, what's a Puka?
Fair enough.
For chat, if you're confused about what we're talking about, is Ham can see me other windows and stuff like that, so he just watched me look up opponent's name and was very confused. Put this down.
I see you surfing pukas in the on the internet. I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, what the fuck? How'd they do that?
They had the prism.
Oh! Okay.
Finally, we get a target.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we get 2 of them.
Well, no, you stop it. Look at it.
This.
Yes.
But
You
I
get
wanted to
to
put
kill
a...
it and play a 3-1.
Okay.
No, don't let it tap your white mana either.
Oh,
It
that's
wants
right.
to screw you. I saw it try to do it. No, just attack them. They're either going to grapple your 2/3 or they'll wait and they'll grapple your 3. The latter, I guess. Unless they have like the rare Spectre or something weird.
Mm-hmm.
Or some other way to spend their mana.
Would it have been like wrong or just less effective if I stole their creature so I could get a roll to bargain next turn for the Hamlet?
I think it would have been extremely bad.
Okay.
I mean,
Can you tell me why?
they would just kill one of your other creatures, take like 2 damage or something, and then if they just had any answer, or they could just save their grapple, take like what, 4 or something. It just seems way better to kill something, get to add to the board, and then
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree, but I'm just wondering why. So then I understand why to avoid certain things.
yeah. I don't know that I know how to explain these things any better than just you have to kind of see what it would look like both ways. It's so hard to do when there's an arena clock and stuff. You just have to, and it might be hard for you. It might take a long time. Like how I did that lethal, you thought was real fast. You just have to kind of think like, what will the board looks like next turn if I do this versus if I do that.
Can I cast this now, even though it uses a treasure, because they won't draw another card
Yeah,
off of
I
it next
kind of
turn?
like casting it, but I could either way.
Oh, now they have white. Ding, dang it. That's all they had? Oh, okay. It's not the worst.
I chose not to cast it too.
I smell a trap and I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I think I'd use a fealty here. You either want to use a fealty or a bolt, but I would go for a fealty here, I think. No, you certainly no. Put it on.
This thing?
Yes.
Why?
Diversify our threats.
Oh, okay.
If they have exactly rat out, it would be bad. It didn't matter what we did. Now you can attack for 2 still.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yay, another mountain.
Okay, so they put Candy Grapple on top, and then they chose not to play their 1/3. So they have something that they want to spend mana on. It's either double blue or it costs more than 3. So I would just be thinking about which one of these spells I want to have more. Like the fealty or the bolt. Because I don't expect
I'd rather have the bolt more.
Okay. We also I don't want to let them counter the glutton, so you could start with like a dragon's mark on your spear guard or something if you want. Like, that's not bad either. I mean, I think I would just attack with both.
I'm threatening activation. Oh, heck.
Yeah, just pump it.
So they probably have a counter up
Yeah,
because they
they should have something. And they at least have a grapple.
I think they'll want to counter this one because they probably don't want their creature gone because we would threaten lethal.
I don't know if they'll counter or not, but we can try. I mean, they might just... What's this? Okay. If they just go to grapple... If they grapple now on the thief, it's a little... Okay. Now we can just attack with everything. And I would actually grapple. I would actually firebolt the rat.
Oh no! Fuck!
Yeah.
Oops.
We should have done that. All right. Well, now it's different. Well, can we think? If we let that happen, he's gonna get a 3/3 flyer and take 1.
Oh, I
Save
think
the
this...
firebolt. We can kill the 3/3 flyer, but I think he'll draw a card as well when he casts a click, and he's gonna take 2 extra damage here. So that's why I wanted to firebolt the rat first, was just to present lethal. But they had 2 answers, so this worked out fine. But I think you want to firebolt your red cap because it stops the click as a creature. No, yes, the red cap.
Okay.
Now you're killing the threadbind click that draws a card. And wait, why didn't that?
Yeah, why didn't that?
Oh, it wasn't your first instant or sorcery.
Oh.
All right.
That's stupid.
That caught me by surprise. So since we stole it, we couldn't pump it, and I had no idea of that. But I would have still advocated for that play, not the first one. Thank God we didn't do the first one. Well, let's hope they can't stop this glutton. They just draw a counter spell and die, but I don't know. Oh, never mind. They drew it right there. Oh, never mind.
Okay, we got more. Oh no, we don't have luck!
There's no reason to cast it.
Bop, bop. Well, they're gonna counter this.
Yeah.
Do you want them to counter this instead of the glutton?
Probably. Well, no. The glutton actually a little scary to attack with the glutton. I don't. Whichever one you want to play. I'm on the fence about it. Probably the Dweller, I guess. Play the Dweller. They're just kind of close to being able to block the glutton. Even more than making him keep 3 mana up with all this mana, I kind of was not wanting you to cast the glutton the first time, just because they could have had another one of these alchemists. I mean, now we're casting it for sure. We drew a second thing. It set us back a turn. Did have some reason for it. Because, I mean, if we would have just played it, they would have countered it, then we could have resolved the wouldn't have mattered then, I guess. Unless
Another one?
they just really
Jesus.
their deck is good.
It's annoying.
I thought we were gonna win this game pretty easily.
Oh, heck.
It's not bad. Kill that 3/4. Might give us quite a bit more time. Depends what they draw. How many ways do we have? We have one brave. And then probably one swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, we also
one
get this.
fawn. Yes. Although they
If
might,
it doesn't get
might
countered.
tap it in your upkeep, though. I mean, you have to play it. But they may decide to. I doubt they will when you have this much mana, but they might. And they're going to tap it at the end of the turn, I'm sure. But I don't know if they'll tap it on your upkeep next turn or not. Oh boy. That was a disastrous draw.
Looks like they might tap it at my upkeep. They were looking at it.
Yep.
Yep. They made me stop. Oh gosh. Can I tap it?
I mean, it's not going to help you, but you can.
I tap it for black.
No, don't do that.
What?
You're not going to be able to cast the Horseman.
Why not?
They're tapping it on your upkeep. Your mana goes away.
Oh! Okay, it does
The
fade.
Horseman's
Okay.
a sorcery.
Boo! You're useless!
Yeah, that one
It is a blocker, I
I
suppose.
think is very good.
Oh, GG.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I get 1,000 gems. That's nice.
All right. Taking a while for you to get a match.
Yeah, no one wants to play with me. I'm but a lonely dirt nymph. I'll keep this.
Yeah, it's not exciting, but it's fine. The Firebolt will deal a lot of damage, at least.
Draw a ruby. Nope, land. Okay. Can I go get another red?
I wanted to see how, like, there's a lot of mountains in your deck. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a big hurry to like sacrifice a land or anything. You could get a red here. It's fine. If not, we're gonna have to get one the next turn. So probably, yeah, just get red. Yeah, see. So what I'm thinking here is
Mm-hmm.
we might want to firebolt something next turn. We're gonna want to play Gutter Dweller on 4, and then it'd be nice to be able to play Glutton on 5. So I would probably go ahead and use the spray. But it's a little tough because you need black, green, or black, blue, and white at some point. So you could hold off on it, but like I would probably just use it and get blue or something, blue or black. But I could see why you might want to hold it.
I think I'll hold it.
Okay.
Wait, but if I hold it, then I won't be able to play the things on curve, right?
Well, you might. I mean, you've got 3 more draws.
No, I can still play things on curve. It's not like I put.
Well, you're going to be able to play your bolt for 3, and which is probably enough. Your dweller, but then you might not be able to play the glutton.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just go grab something.
I mean, I think it's
Yeah.
close. Either blue, black, or white for sure.
Come on, Goose Mother.
And I would say not white. So I would say either blue or black. Because white's just the white half of that 3-1.
Can I block
Oh,
it?
absolutely.
More rats for the red cap dweller.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
There you go.
They were playing mono green, that's why they gave up. Someone in my chat is saying I should have played Mountain Dare instead, but it shouldn't matter. But you're stating this like it could have mattered, so what are you talking about, Isaiah?
I like playing Island. It was revealed.
Yeah, played the island because it was revealed. I mean, we could go get a blue. How do you feel about this, Ham?
I think if we go get a blue and we can play a goose on 3, I guess, but it's a little rough. We can keep it if you want. I mean, I just don't even think the fealties in this deck are any good at all. We're never like just running people over, and then the horseman's at least good to get the goose back. I'm fine keeping it. A little bit of static on your end. A lot.
Oh, I literally didn't touch anything.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ham. Doesn't matter what I played.
Just don't cast the goose for 0. You can play that.
Yeah. But I can put it out and I'm not playing anything, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Play this mountain. Is there a reason not to? No, okay. And I guess this would be a 3/3 flyer?
Yeah, I would play it for sure. They kill it. We can go get our swamp, get it back with the horseman. I just like it to be able to draw us a card. I didn't want to play it as a 2/2. We might be able to exile it now with. Yeah, looks like they got the bolt.
Oh, guess not.
Maybe not.
Oh. Well, I guess it is exiled.
Yeah, bad as well. Just get that thing out of your mind.
I'm just wondering if I can take an artifact somehow.
No.
Guess I'll just play this and then pass. I guess I could also have a 3/3 right now. Yeah, I guess so. I think it was this one.
And I've asked.
Oh wait, but then I won't be able to cast the Red Cap Thief.
Yeah, you can. You can play your planes or whatever land you go get. Right? You haven't played a land.
Didn't I just play a forest?
Oh yeah, you did. You did. You won't be able to attack.
What I could do is
you're not gonna be able to attack with it. Just I would
I
play.
could if I put the Red Cap.
I would play the thief.
And then I could use the treasure to get that and then sack this, but that's
definitely
a lot.
not. I want to cast Brave the Wilds with a forest. If you want to bargain away a treasure to make a land a creature, that's fine. But I think I want to go get the swamp. I guess we have treasures to make the black. I don't know. You can do whatever you want here, really. I think I would make a forest a creature and sack of food or whatever. Not the treasure. Wait, what? Tap the green. We don't care about 3. Our treasure is worth more than 3 life to the opponent. We're not trying to attack. But I would just do a bargain on a forest. And I would sack the food.
In my head, it's not worth bargaining unless I can attack or block with it immediately.
You gotta get that out of your head.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the swamp.
I like to get the swamp.
Got a swamp. One, two, three, four. Not enough for that.
Take your time and think about this. I think there's definitely a right.
I don't know.
Okay, well, none of your cards do anything except this. So I play the swamp and the glutton. You don't really have anything to get back with your horseman. You don't really want to steal anything. To just deal a few damage, and the spear guard does nothing. So you gotta just get the glutton out there. Now, and I would be thinking about how to start pressuring them real fast to try to almost lethal them soon, like in a turn or two with this fealty. I'd be thinking, okay, if they play this thing, do I want to steal it now? I don't think that they would double block here. If I thought they would double block, I'd want you to do that and then just get it back and grind through it. But I feel like might need to try steal it here. Well, we could just cast the horseman. So you kind of think I like to attack with the 3/3 and the 6/6. I don't expect them to block though, but if they do, I think it's good for you. And then I like to just cast the 3/3 and the 1/1. And hopefully by the next time we get to attack and steal something of theirs, it'll be real good.
So you want to save this for like when it is lethal?
Yeah, I mean, had they gone ahead and made a trade there, then we could just loop something back with the horsemen and play a longer game. And then if they don't, You get to try to really pressure them.
So we don't have our biggest threat anymore.
I think we have to go ahead and fealty, I think, but I don't know. We might just be dead on the backswing. We steal their 4-3.
They can't tap it.
I mean, I would start with stealing the 4-3.
Hmm.
And then I'd put the roll. I think we might have to leave the spear guard back, so I'd put it on like the red cap thief. Oh, what if we attack with everything? Block the spear guard with the 2-2, and block the 4-3 with. Feels like we're just throwing our spear guard away if we attack with it. So I would attack with everything but the spear guard.
Hmm.
And that gives us a blocker as well. They have to block one thing at least. I feel like that's all they're going to do, is they're just going to put the veteran on the 4-3. Sack it, probably. And then take 9. We may not win from here, but I think this was our best bet. I feel like they're not even going to put the Frostbridge Guard into combat, and it would have just killed the Spear Guard.
Hmm. Whatever, is it like less effective to have stolen their veteran and then sacrifice it?
They're going to sacrifice it, and you're not going to get it at all.
Oh, yeah, they can do that at instant speed, you're right. Fuck.
Now they're at 2, they get their giant back. And it's very possible that your second Spear Guard in hand can matter depending on how much stuff they have to block or attack with. They're killing it exiled. That's a lot.
4-3, that's lethal.
And I think you have to go for that, though. We just lose some of the time, but we're not winning a longer game, really. If they have that stuff, they just win.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, kind of broke even. That's kind of cool. Oh, let me grab my coffee. I guess at some point I decided I didn't want my coffee anymore and I threw it away, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have an energy drink. How much time do you have today,
Yeah, I
Ham?
was going to say I could probably do about another hour.
Okay.
Then I have a little break before I can come on. So, I mean, if you had any logs you want to go over, we should probably do that. If not, I mean, this is fine.
Oh, fuck, it started.
No, we can do the draft. Maybe the draft. And not, I don't know what you had. I don't know if you had logs.
I didn't.
Well, then that's fine. We just do this.
I'm gonna take this, but I'm gonna look at the rest of the stuff. How do you feel about Casket? Like, I see it and I pass it and I don't know if it's good or not.
I like it less than the whatever the enchantment that's common is, cooped up.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I really do like cooped up. Casket's a good card.
Okay.
I think. I mean, you could picks that would make sense to me. You could go with the 3/1 rare, the casket, the bolt. Maybe the season of growth if you're into that. You could go with the 3/2 on the right. You could go with the ball guest. This pack is full of playables that aren't great. I have no problem with you taking this bolt. But you could have
Okay.
picked about 6 different cards here, and I wouldn't have thought it's crazy.
What about the doves?
No, we can't take the doves. If we want to not give up a win percentage, you're giving up something to take the doves there.
Ooh,
This is
that's
a
good.
clear pick. And I think of this more as a red card. I mean, obviously it's best if you can play both sides. So even if if you want to go red black, red green, red blue, whatever, you can always maybe get a couple of free sources of white. So I want to play it as the red side more than the white side is all. The red side's its best part. Oh, LSV likes it.
You guys don't see the LSC ratings, but Ham can. I'm gonna grab another bolt.
It's fair. It's early enough.
Oh fuck. Okay, I didn't mean to double click that, but that's fine. Oh, well, we might lean into white, so maybe this?
Totally fine. I think you could pick that or you could pick Johan, but you don't tend to like blue red, and I mean I think it's probably better just to take the vigil anyways. It's in you want to be red white anyhow, and it goes great with your bolts. Some fodder for the bolts, so
I guess this.
I
Or
much
Candy
I
Trail.
much prefer Mary Bards here to
Really?
yeah, I don't mind that to the 4/4 haste. I don't mind that card. I mean, I think that's the best card for your deck by a lot. And then the only other thing I'd consider would just be taking Bitter Chill, but I would take Mary. I think you want to dip into blue anyways. I mean, 3 very playable black cards in the pack if you wanted to explore that option.
Yeah, I'm gonna take us.
I would like the Witch the most out of those, but I mean, I'm totally fine if you want to take the white card, the red card, or the Grotto here. I think any of that. I think the exploring the black is fine at this point. You know, the Heartflame Duelist is red, but I don't want to go out of my way for it. Now there's the red cards are the best card in this pack, and your main color is red, so
I'm gonna grab
yeah,
this.
I like that one the best. Even though we have a lot of removal, that one's just still so good.
We have 2. Wait, I guess this is remote. We have 3 removal 4. You like this guy, it seems.
Well, I mean, I would take it here, that or Ginger Brute. I don't like either of the white cards that much. I would just take the 2/2. It's okay if we get some of the 4/2 guys that pump and stuff.
Let's grab the doves. I'm joking. Don't hurt me. But since we no, this card really sucks. I wouldn't
They
play
all
it even
really
if I went
suck.
black.
I mean, you could take either of those 2 white cards or that black card. Not doves, the non-dove white cards. Or the black. Either one.
This guy.
Definitely.
I mean, I guess this.
Sure. So I'm thinking right now, and this is like the important stuff. Oh, you can finish these last few picks. That one's probably the best to take. I want to be red. I'm going to be red, is what I'm thinking. And my deck wants to be aggressive. It would be ideal to be red-white. You know, I think our Vigil's better than our Witch, and we have the Duelist. But if you open a black card that's way better than your white cards, it would be fine. You know, I don't think this Spectre, it's rated a 4 on your thing. I don't think it's nearly that good, and it's double black, and it's not great in aggro. You'd still play it for sure. That card doesn't do anything. Except block the rest of the pack for me. It's between the Spectre and the Red Cap Thief. I mean, I think the Thief's good enough and red and fodder for these bolts and stuff that I would just take it. But you know, if you want to take the Spectre, I don't hate it. Even if we took the Spectre, I'd still want to be red-white in my mind, though, if I could.
Yeah, I think so too.
You did take the Spectre, okay.
I did. Just in case. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's not that great, though. It's worse than some of the red cards, I think, and you're definitely red.
Do you play this outside of red-blue?
Yeah, I think it's really good.
so I'm gonna grab
I
it.
would. I mean,
Or
the trainee is the next best card, which I do
Mm-hmm.
really like, but not as much as that one.
Is just the white side of this worth playing?
Yes, absolutely is.
I guess flick a coin if we want to be able to play the black side of this, right?
I would just take the ball guest. Just a great 2-drop. Love that card.
Do you think maybe this is overhyped? Flick a coin is overhyped?
I don't like it much in my aggro decks.
Yeah. I guess I didn't feel this was too aggro-y.
It better be, or else we're doing something wrong.
Look, it's the red cap.
I would not pick it.
You don't want the red cap anymore?
Well, there's a better card in the pack.
Red. This guy?
That guy, yep. We don't need his green side. His green side.
Oh. Okay. So you think the white side is what matters more?
Oh yes, on that card for sure.
Okay.
Here's a spot where I would take a flick a coin. I'm not a big fan of the Knightly Valor. The Battle Garb is okay, but I would take a flick like in that spot.
Do you think a Ginger Brute's aggressive enough since it gets the rare thing?
Yeah, we have Mary Bards and Cut In. I'd be happy with one Brute. Wow.
Kind of late.
That is very good.
You were always slow on flick a coin. I think, like, I was listening to Cord's podcast, and he liked a lot of, like, the ones that just, like, ping for 1 damage or, like, -1 because there's so many, like, X1 creatures that he thought just, like, I'm gonna grab this. That he thought it was, like, very worth playing all these cards. Of course,
I just don't think it's
like Ham just said that, like, if you're an aggressive card, you probably don't want, aggressive deck, you probably don't want that.
You just want ball guests.
We just want ball. Maybe this one.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's better than some of the cards you have out, like the Skewer Slinger and the Black Spectre.
We get it, Evs. Ooh! Ooh! Probably the veteran.
Yeah, I like the 1-drop 2-power creature. It's nothing to be, excited about first picking, but it's good.
Look!
That's an exciting one. The Rascally Rabbit.
I feel like the horn might be heavy. It looks too big for its head.
Can we get rid of this Spectre?
Oh yeah. Sorry. I didn't even see it in my peripheral vision anymore.
Okay. Catapult has 0 chance of making it. But other than that.
If we want to be aggressive, then I would guess we either grab this, but right? It lets us like attack for a lot more, or do you want this?
I mean, I think I might actually take Witch's Mark. I don't really like Mantle that much. And we could take a Crescendo. I don't mind having one Crescendo, but we have a decent amount of removal, or I don't know that we really need it.
I think aggro decks tend to like run out of gas fairly quick, so maybe Witch's Mark can help mitigate that.
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of a lot. It's good with the Hearth Elemental. It just smooths the hand. It can enable celebrations.
Oh, well, do we want another bolt or one of these
I would just
two?
take the mouse. I think we have enough removal. The bolts are clunky, but they're good. I mean, if one of them, I'd take the second one. I just don't think it's a card we want a ton of. Whereas just curving out with 2 power creatures is great.
Oh, cooped up.
Yeah, I think I like Coop Up more than Grasp just because it's easier to cast.
Mm-hmm. And we can bargain it.
Yeah, that could come up. Tough though when you're doing a bolt. Like it's probably just fine not to bargain it if we're paying 3 extra mana to do that.
That's true. I don't think we have anything else we need that needs bargain.
Get
Maybe not this catapult. The goat.
I like the goat. If it wasn't here, I mean, we would take and play that plus the other +2/+2. I think the glory would be my pick.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, I like the goat.
goat. We have 23 cards.
Well, there's a few that need to go, so that's fine.
Do you? I kind of feel like Mary Bards and Protective Parents are almost the same, but do you feel like you might like Mary Bards more?
Yes, I like it much more. Go ahead and pick a crescendo here, just because it's something.
Yeah.
I don't know that we want it, but at least if we decide we don't need any of the other stuff.
Huh. Were there 4 doves, Ovino Master? Like, is that how many we had? I think maybe
I
this
kept
one?
seeing the same ones twice because nobody wants them.
Yeah, I don't think it was 4 of
I
them.
don't care if it's 14 of them. I don't want them. 0 is the best number, and 1 is the next best after that. The lower number, the better.
The spell costs X less to cast, or X the number of cards you give it instances and adventures. Okay, so... Oh, it's decent.
Oh yeah, we're playing it. Your Boundary Lands Ranger is pretty bad.
Yeah. Well... Yeah.
Pretty bad. We have plenty of 2-drops. It doesn't do a lot.
That's our deck.
Well, I mean, it could be. If you don't want to think about it anymore, that's fine. I mean...
Okay, I'll think about it. It's a good exercise.
You're very close, if nothing else. I mean, I don't know that we want to play this gnawing crescendo.
I don't make a lot of rats. Well, we do have a lot of 2-drops we can put out.
Yeah, the crescendo and the witch's mark are the 2 that seem the worst to me. If we played the crescendo, I probably wouldn't want to play the archons. I like the archon. I mean, I can do this real fast. I can be like, well, it's basically between like crescendo and flick a coin almost. But if we wanted to think it through a little more and pull out our weakest stuff and then look back at like what we might need, we can do it that way.
Okay. Pull back our weakest stuff, you said, right?
Yeah. So maybe the glory. No, I like the brute.
Okay. How do you feel about this mouse?
There's not a whole lot you want to cut, or you might want to cut. You might not want the witch's mark. I like the return, and you might not want the crescendo. Now I know it's gonna feel like we just did this and like what is Ham doing, but now what I know I want is either the crescendo or the glory. My mind just works better this way.
Okay.
I mean,
so what is your thought process about wanting either one or the other?
Well, we have these 2 stone splitter bolts that we don't really want to draw too early. And this deck really just wants to be able to, and the Hearth Elemental. So it's basically, I want to not get hands that's like 3 land, 1 creature, a pump spell, a Hearth Elemental, and a bolter. I want to always have a couple of good creatures and a curve. So I limit these spells that are situational. Crescendo is extremely situational. And
Okay.
Glory less so. But I feel like with the amount of removal you already have, which is a fair amount, and this Return the Triumphant, that's another one that I like, mind you, more than these other cards. So, I mean, if you want to move them into their own stack, you can, or if you want to leave them here, but it's really like Hearth Elemental, Return the Triumphant, the 2 Bolts. You know, those are cards that I don't want, but so many of that type of stuff in my opening hand. And if you want to throw, you know, then you start throwing in a Crescendo and a Pump Spell and, you know, some other stuff, and you can get some awkward hands. So, I would personally play only one of those 2. At least Flick a Coin you can just cast, so it's never but so bad. And same with Witch's Mark. Yeah, I don't think we need another 2-drop. If we did, I'd play the mouse. I think that's the best one you've got, but we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have a decent amount. What did you oh, you put in Flick, that's fine.
What about this? How do you feel about it?
I think I like it less than, say, the Besotted Knight, which I also don't like very much. But I think Parents is worse than that. I would just play a
okay.
Witch's Mark myself.
Okay.
But, I mean, if you want to play the Crescendo, we can try it over Flick a Coin or Archon's Glory. But I kind of...
No, I think I'd rather have Archon's Glory. I'm not sure this deck goes wide enough to make the best out of it.
No. And it wouldn't be the worst, but I think we have enough other stuff to get our creatures through that we don't really need it.
We have Flick a Coin and no red cap. I thought we grabbed a red cap because we wanted the treasure for like
It's fine.
the dark side of.
I wouldn't bother with any... I mean, if we... That can be like a slight nod in Flick a Coin's favor to get it into the deck, but it's really not that big of a deal if we can't cast that side.
Okay.
I think this deck's really good.
You want to have the ball guests if you can trigger it more, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you're an aggressive deck. You need to be playing something on 2. I mean, that's a fine one. It's not like the best card ever or whatever, but I don't look to cut them.
So you want to have him in the deck more so because it's a 2-drop in an aggro deck more than because you can trigger it and make it bigger.
It'll trigger eventually. It's not going to trigger every turn or anything.
Okay. I'm just wondering if it's worth like constructing a deck around more celebration.
I mean, the more things with Celebrate to have, the more you'll be willing to play cards that just put in 2 permanents that aren't great.
They're playing blue? So can I put out the bunny now in case they have a counter? Do you think
I
they have
would
a
play
counter?
the bunny, yeah. Because, I mean, it lets you, where next turn, if you want to kill something with the Duelist, you'll have the bunny out for the next turn, where it will definitely be bigger than the Ball Guest, I think. Plus the counter thing, like you said. It's close. Licking it seems pretty appealing.
Oh, you're right.
Pumps the bunny as well.
Does it get a treasure?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I would definitely want to go ahead and kill that thing.
Would it have been worth it to like put out a Mary Bard so I have more permanents in play, and then they probably won't block that, so I could attack for.
Pump your money. Like you won't even get any use from the roll. You could put the roll on the bards, I guess.
Yeah, so I'd
Well,
have
I would have done
another
this.
2.
Looks like it's gonna get rolled, and it's just archon.
Oh,
It
heck.
worked out poorly.
Can I attack?
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah, I think they'll just take it, but if they block, that's okay.
Oh.
All right. I would cast some. I would cast like the 3/1 here.
Ooh, we can get back the bunny if you care for that.
Actually, that does seem fine. No, yeah, well, you don't have to do it now. It's instant, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, I'm fine with that. That looks good.
Bun
I like
bun.
that. Definitely do it at the end of their turn.
So I'm thinking we can cast a bunny and this.
That's what I would do. I'd cast the bunny
Wonder
first, but
bunny first.
yeah, just in case there's counter spell for fairies or whatever else they're passing up. I guess they could flick a coin the bunny off of this prism. That'd be pretty bad. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Okay. Good job, bunny. Ooh, that'd be cool. Next turn, maybe I would want to. Well, fuck. Can't attack. I need to match the board.
I would mark something first. I'd probably mark the bunny just to try to boost him pretty high. I think you're going to end up casting 2/2 drops after this, but we'll see.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no need to do that till we empty our hand. I mean, I like playing the duelist and the ball guest here. I got a feeling they're not even going to attack. And then we do something like play the brute and the bards, put a roll on the brute, start attacking with the brute every turn. Bunny might get real big too. Then we can draw the cards with the elemental. If they start to get aggressive here, it's gonna, shorten the game left. Some other can play slow. We'll get to attack with our rabbit this turn. It looks like. They are attacking. Yeah, I would just take it.
I'm gonna put out. Wait, I need to put out the gingerbread first.
First.
Yeah. And then this.
Yeah, just make sure we tap our white for it. Put it on the brute. We don't have.
Why did it matter? Was white or red?
We're going to use the hearth elemental. You don't need to use the brute, so you can just attack with everything. The fairy can't block anything.
Attack with everything.
Every single thing. I mean, this won't let you send the bards. If it would let you, we would do it. They might have the thing to kill the bunny here. Kellen's light blades.
Oh, okay.
They don't. They're
nope.
Down to 4. Yeah, now I just play land. Draw 2 with that.
Are we dead if they make the land into a creature? Oh, we have one blocker.
They do have 14 damage, I guess, with the land.
Oh, they're gonna kill my gingerbread.
That'd be hard to activate it and get rid of your Mary Birds, I think, in their deck.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 5 to activate and it has to attack. I think there was much.
Let's see.
Getting the
7.
Brutes exiled. Do you have any in your graveyard?
Do.
No creatures. Okay. So yeah, we can kill a blocker.
Just
They're gonna have
wait.
they'll have
It's
2
7.
blockers left. They have to block the bunny and one other thing. Yeah, they're
Probably
definitely dead if
this.
they don't have anything.
This is 2, 4. That's 7.
Adjust the cut in even. Just cut in the 2/2.
Oh, and I get lifelink? This is sick. Probably
Yeah,
this.
I'd put it on one of the 2/2s.
Then we ham it out.
Yep. They needed to basically have the thing right there to save that creature. I don't think there's anything they can have now once you've attacked.
Oh, do you have something?
I don't know what it can be for a green or a blue. I
Yeah.
can't think of anything. It could have been, the thing to save their creature. Once it's not that, I don't think there's anything it can be.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Okay. Hey chat, thank you so far for being here. If you have any burning questions right now, this is the time to ask them.
I'd rather cut the doves deck. Sure. I'd rather cut the doves. Oh, I gotta mute the stream. I'd play 11 Welcome to Sweet Tooth and lands. Maybe one dove sneaks in. Nah, you could play some doves in that particular deck.
Steven Stanwood, I think you're wasting this amazing opportunity on a silly question.
I
I'm pretty sure he
already
needs to.
answered it.
Oh, okay. Hey, Organic Chicken and 11X. Thank you very much for the follow, y'all. Alright, we're jumping back in.
Yep.
You guys are out of time for questions. That's what you get for wasting it. What's your hydration of choice? Did you answer that?
No. I mean, water, but I got a Monster energy drink.
Nice. I got a Celsius. Cheers. I'm assuming Cheeky Mouse is good because it's a 2-1 for 1, right?
Exactly, yes.
We don't really care about the sorcery.
No. I mean, if you draw it later in the game, you'll probably use it, but it's not like you hold on to it.
What if they torch my bunny?
Then it's dead.
Do we want...
We're playing it.
Okay. Oh, the sorcery is a nice upside. So it's just an upside. So like if it didn't have the adventure part, it would still be a card that you guys would all pick. I feel like it's worth trading, but is it?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Because this just keeps on growing, right?
You can kill it with the duelist or the bolt.
Oh, that's true. I'm blind.
I would kill it with the duelist right now and attack myself. It's marginal. I mean, it's fine. As long as we didn't block it.
Okay. I think I'd rather bolt.
I don't agree with
mainly
that.
because this goes to face.
I want to get the creature out, though. The bolt.
Oh, you want to take advantage of
Yeah.
this? Okay.
And we can gain life if that matters, too, when we bolt. I want to just grow this bunny. But I don't want to just play the creature side without killing the ash for free. I think, personally, I would give you a little risky this turn. And I would tap both mountains and put the mark on the mouse, and I'd discard my other mountain. If I draw 2 spells, I'll be pretty happy, and if I draw a land, which I probably will, I can still play the 3-1. I'm still pretty happy. But it is a little risky.
Because we might get
I think the other play, though, is to discard the glory and keep the mountain. I don't think I would ever just play the 3-1.
Ooh, rats.
Well, that looks like a pretty convenient draw there. To either make some double block it, take 5, you know. I really like doing the shepherd.
A chunky mouse.
Chumping it seems like the worst idea. Then he's just going to try to trade with it next turn. With the same 2/2. This was awful by them. Makes no sense.
Double blocking it.
Because I mean, obviously, yeah. Right now, he's going to want to trade again. You could have just got the trade right then and there.
That is something for me to keep in mind in the future.
Like, he could have the ability to just erase his 2/2 and erase your 3/2. Did not take it.
Do you want the bunny?
That's probably the best thing we can do, yeah. Definitely
And then
just
I'll
attack.
just attack with both.
Yeah.
If I like played, I mean not played, but if I was to like just hold this up past my turn or something, or like attack with 2 and then hold up my rat so that I could Archon's Glory to trade with that, would that have been bad
I
too?
don't think we need to do that. But I also didn't know. I didn't know they'd just be celebrating. I mean, it's tough. The game is losable.
8.
Definitely got punished when I discarded that land, huh?
Yeah. It's okay though.
I
Gets +2, that'd
think
be
I like to
5.
just attack with both, but I mean, we can think about it for a second if you. If they let the bunny through, we can go up to 5, down to 4, up to 6. Yeah, that's not that great.
And then plus this. Well, if we, okay, hold up, let me do math here. So if I was to just make this fly by doing that, it would be down to 2, it'd be 4,
Yeah.
and then that would be 6. That's not enough. So
We
maybe I should just attack
we
all.
kind of need to gain life this turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna,
I think attacking all is best.
yeah. Don't block it, damn it!
Let's make sure that I'm not missing anything. The only thing we can sack is the roll. I would sack the bunny's roll and I would just pump what he blocked.
Oh, you pump
Yeah,
what he
I'd kill the
blocks, okay.
3/3.
Target a creature, this one. Sack this.
And then I kind of like casting a 2/1 here, but could go ahead and pump the 4/4 to gain 2 more life or the bunny, but I would just cast the 2/2, the 2/1. Or shit, you can cast a 4/5 this turn. I don't like that anymore. Let this happen for sure.
Okay.
And we can
And
just
then we
cast
cast the
that
4/5.
thing, yeah. That's great. Because now the bunny will be lethal next turn and the 4/5 with the Daredevil.
Okay.
So they either have to kill you or like sit back with Godric, basically, and have another blocker.
One, two, three. It's been like at least 3 turns since we drew a land.
I mean, we
Or
don't
more.
need a land at this point. We've worked without it, but strange.
They got
I
something.
would block. I would block Godric, I guess. I mean, you die to Crescendo if you don't block. No,
Damn, hammer. Now you dead, opponent.
yeah, you just attack them back. I mean, I don't fault their play. They just hope you didn't block.
Yeah. Good game. I show you my rats.
I actually really like what they did. I mean, they moved the equipment. They made it look like you might lose your creature if you blocked either one. I think some people might have fallen for that. It's possible. That was the best chance to get you to make a mistake, I think, what they did. Otherwise, I think you'd at least throw it in front of the 1/1, or most people would. At a minimum.
This is my brother. No, I'm getting coaching right now.
We probably have time for
Oh,
like
he's
one
offline
more
now.
game.
Yeah, one more game. Keep. Boop.
If you ever want to do this again, I don't know if you're through with me or what, but do a better job of writing down. So you have a couple games or draft logs to show me. We can get so much more done with those.
I will do so.
I mean, I'm sure you've jotted some notes down. You're going to learn some stuff from these games, but if we cherry pick the games, it's like I'm answering your questions in advance almost.
Okay. I'm thinking we put this down because then we can celebrate.
I would just play the rabbit just into an island, but it doesn't matter that much. I mean, you even got the return to get it back. It could be better to play the it really, that's minor.
Oh, heck.
It was better your way by a lot.
Thanks for the follow, Shapiz. Oh, hey, it's the Rosemary Tea. Hello.
Get those things out there.
I'm gonna do this.
Cast them, cast them all.
Get countered.
Yeah, whatever. They do or they don't. We can celebrate next turn. We can bring it back if it gets countered. Certainly play it. Try your best to.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bonk. Let me bonk. Cool. Ah, that's what they had.
They're gonna need more than that. Be annoying if they just play like, oh, that's even more annoying. I was gonna say if they cast a 3/4 like that transmuter. I wasn't even thinking of prayer. No, that's pretty bad. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we probably should attack.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe we definitely play the vigil. Could scrap.
Well,
I don't. This is tough. I mean, if we can either attack and then plan to get one of them back, either now or next turn, we're getting in for 6, or we could set a scry up and try. If that thing has vigilance, I mean, we're taking 4 from every turn. It's hard to say what's going to.
I think maybe we just race them since we can't do anything about this.
Well, we are going to try to race them, but is that better to do now or next turn? Like, it may be better to race them next turn, but we have nothing to get back if we don't attack, so it would depend on us finding something from this vigil. We probably have to attack here. If we did it faster, they might even think that we have something, but I don't think they can afford to not block. And then I don't think you get it back right now. I think we wait on it.
We vigil.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh, they think maybe I have light blades or something. Is it Ward 2 or Ward 1? Ward 1. Oh.
I think we keep that, I guess. Yeah, we can get up to a 4/4 creature. What's their... Yeah, we gotta keep that. Yeah, I like to play that, put it on a ball guest, and then attack with the one ball guest. It's kind of all we can do. And then they're either going to trade or take 4 or whatever. I mean, either way, it's not the worst. They could double block and trade. Take 4. They cooped our bunny up, and then they had a 4/4 vigilance against a hand of like 5 3/3s. So it's definitely going to be a struggle. Yeah, see, that's the one I was worried about. That one. That one you see more often. All right.
Yeah, this might be
We'll
okay.
do something.
We can bring something back so we can trigger this, probably the Vigil, and then use this on that so they can't block
Can that
it.
get enchantments?
Oh wait, never
Maybe
mind.
it can.
It's creature. No, creature, yeah. So a ball guest? Huh?
I think so, unless we're supposed to try to like let the bards die and get that back. Actually, I don't think we are. Yeah, just get a ball guest back. Tap. Ah!
Ah!
Tap the white. All right. Well, I would use the mouse still on the ball guest that can attack. At least maybe we can use it to celebrate with or something and attack that.
Okay. Okay, well that sucked.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna be in much better shape with the mouse out. It might even end up better to hold it, but it's not looking good. I mean, they have a food and this vigilant 4/4 flying thing that we.
The fuck?
I mean, if we draw some interaction, all right. So we could play both these things. And then we can put a roll on the bards or something, maybe. I don't know. Well, you gotta play the veteran. Oh, that won't knock off. That doesn't knock off their roll.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we got to do something though. We probably need to put.
This will be a 4/4.
Yeah, we probably need to make the other ball guest.
Okay.
I think is our only hope. They'll probably double block one and take the other.
Or they might have Obira's attendants, and then that would suck a
We're
lot.
not beating that. No reason to attack with anything else. You have no cards. They're gonna just eat it with a 4/4. I mean, I expect them to double block one. And probably just sack their food. Go to 5. Yep. And then we'll see who wins in a turn or two. It's kind of all there is to this one. Does the ball guest always trample or only when it celebrates?
Only when it celebrates.
That's what I thought. Because that probably matters.
If we get Arkan's Glory, that'd be
You've
cool.
got plenty of draws that'll win you this game if they don't have anything in their hand or whatever. Bottom.
Ugh.
That's going to be a lot harder, though, to win through that. It might still be possible.
Stone splitter bolt.
Okay, let's see. It's Ward 1, right?
Yep.
We can definitely kill it. No, wait, that's their rule. We have to lose our.
This
force,
guy.
yeah. I mean, we probably want to wait then and do it on their turn. We can block the 4/3 with it first in case they do attack with that. I don't think I'm missing anything where it's better to do anything else. It gives them like 1 draw to counter spell, but
We'd be fucked either
yeah,
way.
exactly.
Oh. Well, GG.
Guess had we killed it before, they wouldn't have the roll to sack, but then they just play a 3/5 flyer. We'd die to that, I think. I don't think. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the way we would have won this game is if we didn't play the bunny. Then we might have won, but once we played the bunny and they had the bitter chill that didn't put it in the graveyard, and they had a 4/4 for all of our 3 that came, or we just needed to draw like a pump spell or something earlier, so we could have actually attacked into that 4/4.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Ham.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I'll make sure to write down which games I was.
You can wait till they're over, and then you write them down. And
Okay.
drafts as well. For sure,
Okay.
because I'd like to work with you more on drafts on like exactly when I'm trying to lock in on your colors and how to when you should stay more open and such. But when we only do like 1 draft live, it's really hard to. It's harder to do that. So like any draft where you think maybe you. I would say especially ones where you think you may have stayed open too long. I mean, I think people think weird about, like, if you don't see any good green until, like, the middle of pack 2, like, it's probably not a situation where I'm going to tell you that, like, oh, you could have got into this color. It's more likely that I'm going to tell you you stayed open too long, I think, is easier to figure out. I guess if that makes any sense.
It does.
It's just harder for me to guarantee that. It's so often you don't see any of the signals right away. Like I don't like to stay open as long as most people. I don't like to give away like 5 cards pack 2 or something.
I see. I used to draft a lot tighter and not be as open, and
But I don't. As far as the key to your draft today that we did together, I don't know if you wrote anything down, but like going into pack 2, I tried to get in your mind. Okay, we're definitely playing red. We would like to be white because our black card's not great, and then no matter what, we want to be aggressive. So it was like you really wanted to make your picks with that in mind.
and if you do that, is it more likely the case that you will get to do that than not?
Yeah, you just make sure, like I'm saying, if you open up a card, even if it's really good, if it doesn't go into an aggressive red strategy, you don't want to take it. You had like 7 good red cards, and they wanted to be aggressive. So I wouldn't want to take, a slower control-y card, even if it's got a high rating or. But I'm fine if you wanted to. If there wasn't any good white or red, and you saw a good black card that's aggressive, go for that. We already had a black. Just keep your plan together. Basically.
Okay. I have like a lot of anxiety over like going for strategy and then trying to force it and then like it not working out because my stuff gets drafted by other players.
When you start with a bolt like you did today, that's a good spot to stay open. For 1, it's a single pip card you can splash, but 2, remember the pack, I was like, there's like 6 cards you could take. They're all fine, but none of them are great. So that's a good time to like stay a little bit more open, just because your card's not great. But if you open a card that's one of the top cards in the set or whatever, your goal is to play it, and I mean they need to push you off of that more so than you staying open and drafting whatever they give you. Like it should be. Can you just give me a few minutes? It should be, up to them to get you not to play the card.
Okay.
Have you ever listened to the podcast I do?
I didn't know you had a podcast until like
Right.
3 weeks
I'm
ago.
going to go back and find a couple of episodes to tell you which ones to listen to, because we talk about this like stuff a lot, like in detail about like when to kind of lock in on colors and how I draft, and it goes into,
Okay, that'd be great.
yeah. But I think that like stuff like that is the biggest picture stuff that I think you could get help on, and then after that, like once you first, let's go through that. I'd like to work on that. Like, okay, at this point, it's going to hurt me more than help me if I stay open. Like that's kind of what I think. There comes a point in a draft when that's just kind of the case. Like you're just giving up too many of your picks to stay open, or you're not going to have enough no matter what happens because you're so spread out that you just have to go with it. You have to put your foot down and just whatever happens, happens. So kind of like to work on that a little bit. And then after that gets to be a little more clear is when we would go like, based on need, which I think you're pretty good about anyways, like, taking a pick that's weaker, like you wouldn't make the same pick one, pack one. But now that your cards have context and you have a deck in front of you, you might need the 2-drop, or you might need the removal, or your deck doesn't want this type of card because it's aggressive, stuff like that. That's
Okay.
I think you do pretty well. I mean, you don't do that bad at any of it, but I think a lot of people try to stay too open and stuff like that. That's a big one to just kind of nail down some of these things.
Okay. All right then. I'll make sure to do that. I'm gonna keep playing the rest of these games and make sure to like write them down.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be these. There's no rush. Just anytime you play a game, like I told you,
Yeah.
you just make a little note of it. I mean, I only need 2 or 3 games. Like if you gave me 2 or 3 games to look over, that, then we know we're at least working on a few spots you had trouble on.
Okay.
And I just get to see. It's also nice because I tried some. But, like, I would stop you. Like, I see you go to hit the combat button. I'm like, wait, But, like, it would also be nice to have some where you just did it on your own and we could rewind, where you can't rewind live. But we can rewind and talk about, like, why it would have been better to do the other thing. You get to see it from both ways, from the forward and from after.
Okay. All of that sounds like a good plan. I just have to be a more diligent student.
You were like the most diligent student I ever had before the first. I showed my wife. I was so proud of you. I'm like, look at what she did. I'm like, she highlighted everything I said, like wrote back all these answers. I'm like, this is awesome. And today you show up late. You come on with no notes. It's okay too. You know what I mean? If you'd come on with more of it, I could have answered more of your exact questions. So it's always up to you. I mean, you could just draft with the ham here in your ear.
Oh, did you want to do a weekend again? Is that more preferable for you?
Yeah, I mean, this was cool. I don't know what I could do next weekend because if I play that qualifier or something, it doesn't really matter. My schedule is pretty open.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it when the time comes. I won't be here next week either.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, there's no rush. If you don't ever want to do this again, I'm not any mad at you. So it's up
No,
to
at
you.
least one more time.
It's up to you.
Okay. Thank you, Ham.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.